here's something that I think is huge as it relates to the gospel, because the truth of what Jesus did. See, I often will do things when I'm talking about the gospel, like, for example, I will say things for the shock value of, listen, the gospel is not about sin. Because I see people do that. They'll take, and sin is the common one. They'll say, oh, well, see, Jesus died, now I'm forgiven of my sins, and they'll call that the gospel. Like, no. That's not the gospel. The gospel is that Jesus did what he needed to do in order that you might have life. Look at John 3:16. Look at John 10:10 and so many other places where we're told what we're given through the gospel process is life. Well, that's not a one-time event. That's daily. So the beauty of the gospel and what we're invited to enter into is relationship. It is the receiving of the very life of God, and therefore that can be, again, a daily journey, right, of discovery and learning and growing. So here's the thing. You can choose to be a believer and look at it as kind of this one-time kind of isolated event in your life, or you can choose to be a disciple. Now, to me, big difference. Because if I just choose to be a believer and then just go about my life, I'm not questioning your salvation. But I am going to say to you, there's a daily journey of being a disciple, of walking and living and letting Jesus into everything. And that's a fabulous daily, sometimes moment by moment event. That's the gospel, is an invitation to live and live the very life of God.